Hello, GovCon winners, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Kizzy Parks, and I have been awarded well over $50 million in federal government contracts. Today's video is for those of you who maybe you're new to this space, and I have some guidance for you. Whether you just registered in SAM, you're in the middle of registering for SAM, perhaps you're a solopreneur and you're pondering this space, maybe even you just landed your first contract or subcontract. This video is for you. What's really important and what you have to do quickly, close a skill gap. There are all these things: marketing, finance, client relations, staffing, execution, bidding, capability briefs, all of these things that go into operating a business. It's a beautiful place to be because this is one of the most amazing gateways to wealth, to creating that life where you can live however it is you want to live. You want to go to the beach in the middle of the day? You go to the beach. You want to go on the rooftop and enjoy breakfast and get a little sun? You can do that too. That's what I did this morning. So what's important is focusing your time on learning everything that you can about bidding, about which type of clients you want to go after, which type of work you want to go after. What does a winning proposal or bid really look like? What are the things you're really looking for in a client? Because there are these situations where maybe this has happened, maybe not, but you get a client and maybe you're thinking, oh my goodness, what have I done? Why did I do this? Where my flagship company is headquartered, there is this Andretti's go-kart kind of place. And when they first opened, they had this unlimited program. You paid a certain amount, you could ride and ride and ride and ride forever. Can you imagine what happened? Their different go-karts started to deteriorate, started to have mechanical issues. There were too many people coming in. So what they ended up having to do is canceling that program. In theory, it seemed, oh, this is great. We're going to get all these people. We're going to get all these clients. This is great. This is who we want. And in reality, it was more of a burden and it was costing them money. So you want to avoid those type of situations. So great places to learn, of course, yours truly. But in addition to me, you want to seek out a mentor who has been there. If you're in construction, look to someone who's really successful in the construction space. And here's what's great about government contracting. You don't have to go by what they've said, their website, or the car that they drive. You can look on FPDS to see the different contract awards they have or don't have. That information is also in GovTribe. It's also in GovWin. Is it 100% accurate? Of course not. Only the business owner knows the type of work that they've won. However, it's helpful so you have a gauge of, is this someone I really should maybe align with or listen to? It's very important to learn. Adding on, as you're learning, whether it's through YouTube, it's the SBA, you've sought out a mentor, you pay for a program, you must be doing. There was a time in my life where I was in a home ec course. I was so excited because it had a classroom component and an actual kitchen. I was in middle school. I was super excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to actually cook in the kitchen, cook the way I want to cook. I don't have to worry about my mom dictating or am I using the right bowl, the wrong bowl. It was whatever I wanted to do as long as I was following the recipe. The key ingredients were having the recipe for success for that particular coffee cake. I'll never forget it. Still have the recipe, as well as actually doing it in a kitchen, a live functioning kitchen. In the classroom, learned about it, got the recipe, made it in the kitchen. Same thing applies to government contracting. If you're learning about my dialing for dollars technique, you do it. If you're learning about putting together a capabilities brief, you do it. You may outsource it, what may have you, but you do it. If you've heard, hey, I should go to outreach events, you do it. The more and more and more and more and more you do it, the better you get. It's taken me over 10 years to get here. A lot of money, a lot of being scammed, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of joy, but I'm here because of everything I've learned. And I don't want y'all to go through that. Not at all. I don't want you to have to go through these experiences that I've had. I promise you, I don't want to go through it. So the other big piece is, as you're learning, you're also out there doing, and you have to relieve yourself of any kind of doubt or frustration or thinking you need to get it perfect. You got to let it all go. You got to let it go. This is a different space. Would you expect, if I said to you that you need to learn Japanese, that you're going to be a fluent top level speaker in 2 weeks? I mean, maybe 0.0005% of you watching this, maybe, but more than likely it's going to take some time. And that's no different in the federal government. So you have to give yourself grace, small business owners, solopreneurs, those looking into this area. Please give yourself grace, because it does not happen overnight. People who are pushing, oh, this happens overnight, you're going to get a contract like that. They're trying to sell you something, or they don't have a lot of contracts. How do you know? Because you can look it up. If this were so easy, everyone would be doing it. Everyone. Why play the lotto? I'm a government contractor. So give yourself grace. The other thing, all my new small business owners, get into a community. There are some really cool communities on Facebook where someone's not trying to sell you something. Check them out. Perhaps there's some type of group in your local area. For instance, here in like the Central Florida area, we have Women in Defense. If you're a man, you can still join, right? There's different defense organizations. There's different government contracting organizations. There's different procurement organizations. There are different CEO organizations. There's groups, there's probably groups on TikTok that you can, or hashtags you can follow, groups on Facebook. The point is this: other entrepreneurs can relate and bring you up and cheer you on. Sometimes family and friends, they mean well, they think they're helping, but they're dragging it down. They are. So what's also really important for those of you just starting out, or you're newer to this market, is you want to be around others who are raising you, who are adding to you, who are like, look, everything is possible. You got it. You're a freaking GovCon winner. You're amazing. That's what you need. I was so grateful. I had a lot of that. I went to anything and everything involving government contract for years. If they said it was the opening of an envelope, I went. I went to retirement ceremonies because I didn't know what that was like. I went to promotion ceremonies because I didn't know what that was like. I wanted to experience these things. I went to networking events. I went to conferences. I've been to the Pentagon numerous times because I wanted to experience every single thing. And what's been amazing, opportunities have come up. There was one particular conference, for instance, I attended in Orlando, and at the table was someone who worked for the state of Florida and needed content for entrepreneurs converted into e-learning. My flagship company does that. We got a contract. Who would have known? You know, it's wild. And so it's great to do this because part of just really excelling in this space is you're bidding, you're dialing for dollars, and you're out there doing outreach. And the bonus strategy is potential partnering in different strategic alliances. So it's vital that you do that. The other thing, new business owners, this is very important. You have put in so much work to get to where you are. You don't want to lose your clients. Value them, appreciate them, look for additional ways to help them. But when you get that one, you want to treat them with so much just love and gratitude and just all that you can do that's legal, you know. I remember, I think it was Gary Vee, who I really admire. I've actually, I think 3 of his NFTs. I love Gary Vee. And he was talking about social media, and someone was saying like, oh, I post and, 2 people like it, or I'll post and 40 people watch. Like, why do I even do it? Who cares? Why am I doing this? This seems like a waste of time. And he said, 40 people took the time to watch your video. 2 people took the time to heart something you posted. You should be grateful. You're not just going to post something and bam, 1 million views. The same thing with business. Not just going to start a government contracting company and boom, oh my gosh, I've been awarded $13 billion in contracts. Did that recently happen to Isaac? Of course, he's somebody I met actually at an award event, but he's been in this space for a really long time. So, it's like, you got to express gratitude for those 40 views for those 2 likes, for that $1,000 contract or the $6,000 contract. You treat those type of clients the same way you treat a $6 million, a $60 million, a $600 million client, and it will lead to success. There's a lot on this journey. I'll make some more content about it. I'll close here with stay the course. There's a lot of these images out there. You've probably seen them on Instagram and TikTok. It's like somebody digging. There's like 2 people, they're digging, and one person is digging and they stop and there's like all these diamonds. And there's another person who kept digging and they reached the diamonds and more diamonds and more diamonds. That's this path, y'all. The diamonds are there. They definitely are there, y'all. And I know you're gonna reach it. So please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, check out govconwinners.com if you want to be placed on my wait list for my upcoming course, GovCon Winners Ultimate Edge. I love and adore every single one of you. I'm always here for you. Please email. I may not email immediately, but I promise you I'm going to email y'all. Email me, and don't forget, everything is possible. Take care.